Hey everybody, Movie and Toy Collector 13 back again for another video. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while now, you know that I am a really big horror collector when it comes to movies, action figures, anything like that. Well, what I also am is I'm also a fan of retro games. NES, Super Nintendo. I mean, you know, the NES was my first system as a kid. So, I mean, retro gaming, I'm a big fan of that as well. Well, there's a part of my horror collection that crosses over into retro gaming. And that's what I want to show you guys today. So, sit back, relax. First up, let's start with Friday the 13th, okay? First up, we have this is an exclusive action figure that was released in 2013. It was only available at the San Diego Comic-Con, so getting this wasn't very easy, and they still go for, I think you'd be lucky to get one for about 50 bucks nowadays, but I'm talking about this. Okay, as you can see, you got the 2013 San Diego Comic-Con up there. Okay, and you can see the total NES retro Friday the 13th game. There's the back right there, and then it opens up, and there you go. Look at that. How awesome is that? You got Jason right there, just like in the video game. And look at that. Look at this. Just look at this artwork. I mean, come on. I mean, this is just amazing. Okay, so you got this right here. Like I said, this is a 2013 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So, you got this one here that I just showed you, okay? But then, a little bit after this, not a lot of people realize this, they released this. Now, you may be saying to yourself, what are you talking about? It's the same thing. Well, in a lot of ways it is, except if you'll notice in the corner, there is no San Diego Comic-Con in the corner. Okay, so you already saw this one. Now, they released this one here. Now, the box and everything is identical, okay? But the difference with this is when you open it up. Listen to that, guys. That's right. That is the theme music from the Friday the 13th Nintendo game. And I mean, when I heard they were releasing this, I was so excited because, I mean, just listen to this. Here you go. Nostalgia. Ready? And if you notice, they also included Jason's mother's head here. So there is a few differences. Sorry. Okay, like I said, if you noticed in there, they also included Jason's mother's head. And so, I mean, when you open it up, you get the theme music. That was the biggest addition to this. I don't want to call it a variant because it wasn't released at the same time. They released this, it may have been about a year after that one, I think. But, like I said, you got the theme music playing. They included Jason's mother's severed head in there. I'll give you one more look and one more listen. Alright guys, so that is the second figure, okay, for the video game. Now, we're not done with Friday the 13th, though. NECA has also been releasing, they're kind of like the old style Mego action figures. You know, they actually have clothes and all that. So, they released the NES version of Jason in that version. And this if you look at this right here, this was a Toys R Us exclusive. You could only get this at Toys R Us. And let me tell you, I went to probably 4 Toys R Us's around me, and I had the hardest time finding this figure. They're not that hard to find nowadays, not at Toys R Us, but eBay and things like that. But still, I mean, there's the back. Like I said, there you go. And like I said, this is you know, the newer NECA style they're doing with actual, you know, clothes and things. But it's just like the other one, you know, glow in the dark and things like that. So there's that figure. Now, we're still not done with Friday the 13th, because they also released a life-size, well, I say life-size, but yeah, I guess life-size is the proper term, a life-size hockey mask for the video game as well. And obviously this mask does glow in the dark, but you can see the artwork on it just like the video game, you know, all around it. There you go. There's the figures I just showed you as well. But like I say, there it is. I mean, you can totally just wear this around the house if you want to. Of course, I can't open it because the packaging is really awesome, so it's got to stay in the package. So there you go. You got a life-sized hockey mask, and this is all for the Nintendo NES Friday the 13th. That's what all this is for. Okay, the final piece of Friday the 13th. Now, this is going back. This is nostalgia. This isn't anything that NECA put out. This isn't anything new. What this is a completely original, 100% complete NES game with box, instructions, everything of Friday the 13th. This is everything, guys. This is the actual game, 100% complete. I have it in this plastic case to protect it, but I am going to open it up, because I do want to show you guys it is a 100% perfect condition box. Now, I'm going to be very careful when I open this up here. Look at that. You pull the flap down, and what do you see? There you go. Friday the 13th. Open it up here. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to wear and tear the box. Okay, but here you go. There it is. Look at that. It even comes with the, you know, the sleeve. Actual NES, brand new. I'll put this back in here, and I'm going to show you what else is in this box. Let me set this here. When I said 100% complete, I meant 100% complete. There you go. The original instruction book, guys. Look at that. I apologize for the lighting. It's probably hard to kind of see this, but you get the idea. Like I said, 100% complete, original box, everything. So, okay, that was the Friday the 13th portion of my retro gaming crossover horror collection part. Next up, this is the only figure I have and the only game I have for this. We're going to go back actually beyond NES. We're going back to Atari. For you retro gamers and collectors, when I say Atari and when I'm talking about horror, you know what I'm talking about. There's 2 games that I'm talking about. I'm talking about Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Halloween. Like I said, I don't own either one of these. They are extremely rare, extremely valuable. A couple years ago, I was at Steel City Con in Monroeville, and somebody actually had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre Atari cartridge. They were asking $500 for this thing, guys. So I was like, man, and the thing of it is, like, there are fakes out there. People are faking these, so you can't even be sure. You have to really know what you're doing and what you're looking for to make sure you get a good one if you can find them. But like I say, that was through Wizard Games put those out. And if you guys are at a flea market, if you're at any retro game store, which they'll know what they have, but if you ever see one, grab it, as long as it's not 500 bucks, of course. But once again, NECA got on it and they put out an action figure, Leatherface, and this is based off of the Atari Leatherface, and you'll understand when I open it up. But there's the back. There's what he looks like, and if you've ever played it on Atari, you'll know why he's all green like that. But there you go. There is Atari Leatherface. Look at that. Like I said, I really wish I had the game to go with this, but sorry about the shakiness there. I really wish I had the game to go with this. I don't. Eventually, maybe someday I will. But okay, there's this. Okay, now when talking about Friday the 13th, you can't talk about Friday the 13th, a Nintendo game, without talking about A Nightmare on Elm Street for NES as well. So, NECA, they also released the NES version of Freddy. And this is the same kind of, same kind of display box that they did for Jason and for Leatherface. And here is NES Freddy, guys. Check that out. I love the way that they did the details in the background behind him and the details over here, just like the game. So, and once again, I apologize for the lighting. I have yet to find a proper place to where I can show off action figures without a ridiculous glare. So once again, I'm sorry about that. Okay, now we're still on A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, just like the Toys R Us exclusive, I showed you of Jason of the old school Mega style with the actual clothes and stuff, cloth clothes. Once again, they did the same thing with Freddy. And once again, this was another Toys R Us exclusive. There's the back. There he is. Just like out of the game, guys. And once again, I can't show you the action figures without showing you the actual NES game. Now, this case, I don't have the original case, the original box. This is a case that I bought. It was off eBay. It's a custom case, but it's a good case if you're wanting to display it. But here we go. There's the case that I got for it. And open it up. And there you go. Here you go, guys. Nightmare on Elm Street. NES. This game is easier than Friday the 13th, but it's still pretty tough. Okay, now that's it for the horror part of my retro gaming crossover. I have one more part. I don't classify it as horror. I definitely classify it as sci-fi. And we'll start off with the action figure. Here we go. I'm a huge fan of Godzilla, guys. Huge fan. So we got Godzilla. Is this Monster of Monsters? Yes, Monster of Monsters. Once again, same NECA, same kind of display box. And there's Godzilla. That's what he's going to look like once I open him up here and show you. And there he is. NES Godzilla, guys. And if you've ever played the game, you'll know what this is here if you've ever played it. But there he is. There's Godzilla in there. You got all this the score and the stats and life and everything up there. And of course, once again, custom case, but I do also have the NES game, Godzilla, Monster of Monsters. There's the front, there's the back. Open it up and there you go. There he is, guys. So that was it, guys. That's my horror, sci-fi, retro game crossover video. I've been wanting to make that for such a long time, but you know, I get all these ideas for videos and you know, I'm like, which one do I make first? And you know, it gets crazy, but that was it. I just wanted to show you guys. I know quite a few of you that watch my videos are retro gamers, so I know you'll probably enjoy that. And once again, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I will see you guys in a future video very soon.